Hey folks, Anthony Ryder with Carroll County Broadcasting, and I've got a special crew here in studio with me this morning. I've got, we're calling you the Clue crew here. So anyway, some students from Eureka Springs with drama and show choir. And Miss Mann has sent you guys in here to talk about something that is coming up next month, and we'll get to that in just a minute. But I want to give you guys a second to introduce yourself. So ladies first. Baylee, we'll start with you.
All right, well, my name is Baylee Harris, and I'm a senior in high school, and I've been in drama for 3 of those years. So I was in freshman, and then I dropped out sophomore, and then I came back junior and senior.
All right, we'll just go right down the list.
My name's Collin Phelps. I'm a freshman in high school. So this is my first year in drama. Yep.
Cool. I'm Carson Phelps, Collin's brother, and I'm a junior. And I did one play last year at Eureka Springs High School, and so this is my second year being in it. So I'm really enjoying it and having a good time. So yep.
All right, well that's great. So we're here to talk about Clue. That's why we call you the Clue Crew, because that is what you guys have going on.
Yep.
And that is going to be November 3rd and 6th. So that's a Friday and a Monday?
Yep, Friday and a
Okay.
Monday. And I think we're going to have a couple on the 4th as well, that Saturday as well. So
Yeah.
Okay.
we're going to have several performances. So
Yeah.
All
and there's
right.
2 groups. There's because we're doing several performances, we have a good bit of kids. We're gonna have 2 different groups doing the same play, so it's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Doing that as well.
Yeah, so it's double casted.
Yeah.
So the same characters that we're playing for our cast, we're all in the same cast.
Yep.
Gotcha.
And then we also have a different cast for the same characters. It's
Cool.
really just-
Okay, so Clue, everybody knows the board game, right?
Yep.
But there's actually a movie in 1985. We talked about this just a
Yeah.
little bit
Yeah.
before. I was going to spring it on you guys, but
Yeah.
with Tim Curry, which everybody knows Tim Curry, obviously from
that
Clue,
guy.
and then also from Home Alone and a whole bunch of other stuff. Even voiced some stuff for Barbie movies, I think.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Oh my gosh.
he's quite an accomplished feller there. So anyway, but that's what this is based off of. So what can you tell us to be expecting in the play?
Well, it's pretty much based off that 1985 movie Clue, and so it's really, really cool. It's a high school edition, of course, but so it's just going to be really fun. It's got all the characters. It's the same, generally speaking, plot. It's going to have 3 alternate endings, so that's going to be pretty awesome as well. So
Nobody's going to know what to expect then.
exactly,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
going to it's
Full
going to be
twists and turns.
yeah, so it's going to be interesting depending on which night you see it. If you're talking with somebody who saw it the night before, and then your ending's going to be different than the other, it's going to be pretty cool.
So they're not going to be able to spoil it.
yeah, kind of essentially. Yeah.
Right.
You can expect a lot of comedy.
Yep.
Oh yeah, a lot. So
Yeah.
who's the funniest one of the 3 of you? Who's the funniest?
Oh, Collin's character is the funniest in the play, and I would say he's probably one of the. He's as my brother, he's pretty funny.
Oh, yeah.
his character is supposed to be kind of the idiot in the play in a sense
Yeah,
of he just is always confused and.
So
Yeah.
what character are you playing?
I am portraying Colonel Mustard
Okay.
from the video from the board game. Yeah, he's a retired colonel who's obviously done some bad stuff. So,
Possibly even murder, right?
Yep.
Who knows?
That's
Under the possibility.
yeah, he's
Depends on the night.
Yeah.
there's some good comedic relief.
Yep,
Yeah.
for sure.
If it gets a little serious, then you can always count on him for something funny to happen. So
Yeah, something
Yeah.
stupid to say.
Yeah, he
you know.
usually has like
It's not
the
always
dumb remark that everybody just rolls their eyes on.
Just
or
like
something.
what? That's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and Baylee, how about your character?
So my character, I'm portraying Miss Peacock, and she's supposed to be like an elderly yet still an attractive woman who is like not nervous, but she's very entitled because she's the wife of a
senator.
A senator. I literally say that line. I forgot about that. But yeah, so I'm supposed to be the wife of a senator and like super entitled and like just always like on edge about what's gonna happen next and offended, I guess you could say. But
And also a little dramatic in a sense
yeah,
as
it's
well.
very
yeah.
dramatic.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So my character is comedic in the sense of she's always like screaming or complaining about something or whatever.
It's very, very dramatic then.
Yeah.
Very dramatic then.
there.
All right, Carson, how about your character?
So I'm playing Wadsworth, Tim Curry's character in the 1985 version. So I'm just the butler. I'm very proper and try to keep everything, keep it going, keep the evening going, because there's a lot of things that are happening throughout the evening. So I try to keep everything in order in a sense, but I'm also just getting a little frantic because so many things are happening and everything's going crazy in this house. So it's pretty wild. But
Yeah.
but I try to stay proper and try to do the best I can throughout the whole thing.
So when you say proper and you're playing the role that Tim Curry played, does that mean you also have to have the accent?
Yes, so I do use an accent, and so as we go through it, and sometimes it's a little shaky, but I'm still working on it. I've got it down pretty good though, I think. And so and then at the end something happens, I have to change my accent, so it's crazy, but so I'm still working on that part, but I've got my accent down for Wadsworth, generally speaking. So.
All
Pretty
right.
close.
Well, so we talked about 3rd and maybe a couple showings on the 4th also, and then the 6th is when this is going to be, and it's going to be at the Eureka Springs High School Auditorium, 2 o'clock and 7 o'clock showings.
Yeah,
so about how long is the play?
Probably
90 minutes.
Yeah, about 90
With
minutes.
intermission.
Yeah, roughly or so.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. So, what about ticket prices? Now, I've got a flyer here with a QR code. So, this QR code is actually we've got it posted on our website as well. So, folks can check out kthsradio.com, find that, and scan this to get tickets ahead of time. Is my understanding.
That's right.
So, how much are the tickets?
So if you go online and purchase them in advance, it's $10 for an adult, and then it's $2.50 for students.
If you're a student at Eureka.
Yeah.
And then if you purchase them at the door, it's $15 for adults and $5 for students of the high school. So
Yeah.
All right. Well, is there anything else that we need to cover on this to get people prepared for this experience of Clue, the board game / movie / drama / comedy / all around good time?
I mean, we do have a scene if you want us to go through it real fast that we
rehearse that for you.
if you'd
Absolutely,
like. Okay.
absolutely. I think that'd be great. So before we do that, though, I want to, kudos to you guys and to Mrs. Mann for sending some tickets, by the way. So we've got some tickets to be given away with this news story when we cover this. We got 16 of those tickets to be given away. So everybody stay tuned for that because we're going to be doing that here shortly. So we'll be getting to that as well. So without further ado, let's see it.
All right. Now listen, we haven't much time. Our task is twofold. 1, find the evidence. 2, find the murderer.
We've got one potential suspect contained in the lounge, but that leaves the whole rest of this place up for grabs. Who knows what's behind all these doors?
I suggest we handle this with a proper military fashion. We split up and search the house.
Split up?
Yes, we'll split up into pairs. That way none of us will be alone.
But if we split up into pairs, whoever is paired with the murderer might get killed.
But then we will have discovered who the murderer is.
But the other half of the pair would be dead.
This is war, Peacock. Casualties are inevitable. You cannot make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. Every cook will tell you that.
But look what happened to the cook.
Colonel, are you willing to take that chance?
What choice do we have?
None.
I suppose you're right.
All right, troops, divide and conquer. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
No. Mrs. White, you come with me. Professor Plum, you're with Miss Peacock. Yvette, you go with Mr. Green. And Miss Scarlet, you're with Eeny Meeny.
But what if someone doesn't come back?
We'll remember you fondly. Now, go. Leave no door unopened. And cherish your partner. This might be the last person you ever see.
All right, that was
That's
great,
just
guys.
one scene from it. Yeah.
That was great. All right, well, I tell you what, I hope everybody comes out and watches this. It's going to be a great,
It's gonna be
great
awesome,
time.
yeah.
So anyway, guys, I appreciate you coming in here
Yeah, absolutely.
and, of course, bringing the tickets and taking time out of your busy schedule. I know you guys are all very busy, so I appreciate you guys coming in, taking time to talk to me. And anyway, I would say break a leg, but not
Yeah.
quite yet, right?
Not
So
quite.
Not quite.
All right,
Getting
hey,
there.
thanks, guys.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah.